Tattoo Forum Tattoos TV, Tattoo TV, Tattoo Forums Tattoo TV. There we go. Both that tongue twister. We're here at Just Us on Barrington Street in downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we're doing an interview with So Shannon. You live in the area?
Yeah, I just live over across the street.
Yeah, in Dartmouth. So I'm a Dartmouth boy. So let's talk a little bit about that. Are you from Dartmouth at all? Or?
I was born and raised in Halifax, actually, and when I moved out of home.
Yeah, so how long have you been in Dartmouth?
About 2 years.
Yeah, it's a good place, eh?
It's grown on me.
Yeah, exactly, grows on you. So we're talking about tattoos today, and I know we've discussed already you don't have any tattoos yet, but you've been thinking about that. So why don't we talk a little bit about that? What type of, I guess, design work or where, location-wise, have you been imagining for your first tattoo?
The first one, actually, I want it running right across my arm here. It's a phrase. It's "You'll never take me alive."
Okay.
That's something. It's just like, keep fighting. No one has permission to make you feel anything until you're given permission.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, take control and don't give up.
I like that.
I want to get a little pigeon skull right behind my ear. That's actually for a friend who committed suicide. I want to get that for him. Pigeons were his favorite animal, and I collect dead things, so it kind of goes for both of us. And there's a lot of traveling that I want to do over the course of my lifetime, and I think with this one I'm going to kind of have to earn it. I want to get Wanderlust tattooed across my toes.
Oh, yeah. I like what you're saying in terms of like earning tattoos, because one of the things we talk a bit about here is like what tattoos mean to you, and you've already given us that, but like sometimes you feel like you have to, like you have this idea in your head, but you don't deserve it yet. So it's kind of like, do you have any idea of what you might want to do to earn that tattoo for yourself?
I definitely want to take a trip across the country.
Yeah,
for sure.
All the way around Canada.
Yeah. Canada, and I want to go everywhere, but I think Canada would be the first one to start. Hopefully on like a road trip or maybe even hitchhiking.
Yeah, that sounds like a really great experience, and perhaps you meet somebody along the way. Get it, but like there's how many letters in Wanderlust?
10.
So that's one for each province. You could get a letter tattooed in each province.
Yeah.
Sorry, just my crazy idea off the top of my head. So those are your first couple ones that you've been thinking about, and we talked a little bit about an artist that you were aware of. So is that where you were thinking of getting the "You'll Never Take Me Alive" tattoo?
Yeah, definitely. His name is Keegan Lamb.
Yeah.
He works locally in Halifax. He's also worked in Toronto. He did my dreadlocks when I had them several years ago, and I've admired his work as an artist over the years, and he's fantastic. I love his style.
That's funny, we actually interviewed somebody who got their first tattoo from Keegan 3 weeks ago, and she was very happy with the experience, so we hope that it works out the same way for you. So do you have any idea for the style? Like, I know the lettering, but like, do you want it, the tattoo we saw was this line with some drips. Did you want it with like some drippiness, or is there any other style that you're looking for?
I was definitely thinking about maybe making it a little sketchy, like looking like it was typed up with really old typewriters who has the residual like ink spots around the letters. But I wanted definitely like a typewriter style font, and maybe kind of like inky old style.
Yeah, that sounds really. It sounds like it could be quite like a unique look, because you think that's like an awfully like in your face aggressive tattoo, but then you have that that stylized font can kind of just take a little tongue-in-cheek aspect on it as well.
Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. So let's turn this one around. Of the tattoos you've seen on other people, perhaps looking locally, you've lived in Dartmouth for the last 2 years, in Halifax for most of your life. What would be, I guess, a tattoo that struck you as maybe something you really like? It stuck in your mind as saying, I want to get a tattoo like that.
One recently, actually, I saw online. It was a tiger's face. It had a third eye and it had 3 small dream catchers coming off of it, and like with lots of feathers too. It was like really, really detailed work. Like it was almost like sketched out, like fine tip pen, and it struck me as completely beautiful and really, really powerful. That because for one, it's a lion. They're incredibly powerful animals, and had the third eye and the dream catchers. So
Yeah.
striking.
So that sounds. So where did you find that online? You were just looking around? Or?
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah. So social media, you can find so much cool stuff these days, eh? So, if you had a dream tattoo, what would you pick as one of those?
I don't really have a dream tattoo right now because I'm still like coming into the world of it.
Yeah.
Right? So I still have to get my first one started.
But I guess we could say that all of the different ones are different dreams you've had or whatever, perhaps different moments that you'd like to achieve, I guess, like getting that. I can imagine, like the second tattoo I got was very much a therapeutic experience, just like thinking about the closure of the moment. So I imagine that pigeon skull probably very similar, hopefully similar experience. It sounds like such a unique place to get the feeling. I just find that fascinating. So could you tell me a little bit about where you think tattoo culture is headed within Nova Scotia in the future?
Well, I think it's on the way to becoming a lot more accepted because so many more people now are just getting tattoos and not just in like hidden up areas, like neck or on one of their hands and things like that. So I think it's on the way to becoming more accepted in the workplace and just in general in the public.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. It sounds like hopefully it's going to be a lot more acceptable. Like, would you say that that's something that maybe has held you back from getting a tattoo, or perhaps employment opportunities or things like that?
Yeah. I used to, but now I'm going to do what I'm going to do for myself.
That's great. Yeah, see, like we've met a few people who've had that same sentiment, and it's a shame to think that people would hold back on self-expression because of something like that. Just like a job here or there, but it's really truly is that important for our society, right? Like, I think self-expression is really like it's freedom in and of itself, like getting to basically stamp your own body and say, I belong to me, I belong to whatever the message that I'm sending to myself, right? So do you have any, I guess, closing words or general thoughts on tattoo? All right. Thank you very much, Shannon. It was excellent talking to you today. So this has been Nova Scotia Tattoo Forum's Tattoo TV here on Just Us in Barrington Street, downtown Halifax, Nova Scotia. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.